Hello, my name is Miguel, and today I'm going to show you how to make floured fried chicken brown stew. So in other words, it's fried chicken gravy. So you're going to need a stack of scallion, which I went ahead and cleaned, prep, spring of thyme, one medium-sized onion, which I went ahead and cleaned, teaspoon of pimento seed, two garlic cloves, which I went ahead and stripped, teaspoon to a tablespoon of dried parsley and dried basil and scotch bonnet pepper, one ripe scotch bonnet pepper, and we are gonna flour the chicken, so about a cup of flour, about a tablespoon of salt, and coconut oil for frying, about half cup. And to spruce the gravy, I'm gonna add this a grater. This is like a pinch of nutmeg, and I'm gonna add a teaspoon of jerk sauce. This is optional, and a teaspoon of browning. Alright, this is my chicken. It's a pound of chicken parts, the breast and wing. So remove the skin. So just smell the chicken, make sure it's fresh, and don't make no force spoiled chicken on you. If it's brown, this is kind of red, it's okay, but if it's brown and rotten, don't eat it. So if it's a breast, clean out these parts and cut it in two like this. And the wing, you can do it like this. And that's it. But I'm gonna cut it. Like that. So add some white vinegar and rinse this off. Alright, so rinse. Alright, my bag leaking, so I'm gonna just tie the bottom. Alright, the same bag now. Damn stick. It's in the night and I'm hungry, man. I'm just doing some fasting. Salt. And the pepper. And pimento berry. That's it. Sorry. And just marinate this. And put this aside for later. And I'm going to use a 1/4 cup of ketchup to thicken the gravy, as well as a small ripened tomato. Put to eat a scotch a pot for frying, a frying pan for frying. If it's dry, add oil. Add a piece of garlic. Ginger. Let's clean this off. You can leave the skin on. The skin is a good source of mineral. Use some of the oil here. Add a 1/2 cup of cooking oil, coconut oil preferably. Enough oil for frying. You're going to remove some in the end. Put your stove's gauge on high, very high. The flour ready. Just take the seasoning off the chicken and flour it. Use a bigger bag. Gotta have these bags that have a slow it. Alright. I don't use chicken skin, I always peel it off and throw it away, but I realize that sometimes if you fry the chicken skin in the oil before you fry the chicken, it flavors the oil. Alright. Just remove the flour. Just shake off the flour. So allow it to fry on one side for a couple of minutes. I'm going to time it and let you know. Remove the skin. You can give the children this to eat, or eat it yourself or throw it away. I know the way me so hungry I'm gonna eat it. I'm not throwing this piece away, I'm eating it. When I was a child I used to love this. Chicken skin chips. chicken skin chips. After 4 minutes, just look. Just let it stay. That was 4 minutes on that side. So I'm gonna let it stay on this side. You know, you can turn the stove down a little bit, you know, because if the chicken suck up the oil, it doesn't matter because we're gonna stew it down. Remove the ginger. If it's burning too much, remove the ginger because we're going to put it in the gravy. The wings, after 6 minutes, the wing is ready. You can take that out. Just let it stay. After 3-4 minutes, meaning 7 minutes and all, just kind of turn it to the side. See what we're going to do, we're going to remove the oil and clean the pot and then make the gravy in a clean pot. You can't use this make gravy. Alright, it's 10 minutes. After a total of 10 to 11 minutes, 12 minutes the most, you can remove these. Turn this off. And then wash this now. That's my pot. And this is my chicken. The oil seckled. This is not seckled. So add fresh oil. If the oil is seckled, you use oil. That means if all that the burnt flour is not up in it, don't use it. Use fresh oil. Like 2 to 3 tablespoons. Just allow it to saute. Just allow it to get hot for a minute or two. You can add back the piece of ginger. So this is what I'm about to show you is method 3 with brown stewing chicken. So this is floured fried brown stewed. And in doing so, I'm actually showing you how to make chicken gravy. This is what I'm eating it with, accompaniment with green bananas and ripe plantain. saute it for a minute or two. You can just caramel brown or caramel. Alright, what I like to do is I put one piece of the chicken in. The piece that didn't fry that well, like this big piece. Or you can put a chicken wing or a chicken leg. Alright, right, I have to add a cup and a half of water. Stove's gauge is on high. Once it starts boiling, we're going to turn it down. Start with a quarter teaspoon. The seasoning make me want to sneeze. Alright, I'm going to add a quarter more. So half a teaspoon of browning. Nutmeg. It's boiling now, so turn the stove down on low and cover it. Add the herbs. Herbs are optional because I don't use powder seasoning, that's why I use the herbs. But if you want, you can add like a teaspoon to a tablespoon of all-purpose powder seasoning and a teaspoon of tenderizer, the brown light color one. And this is my jerk sauce. If I can get it open. This is optional jerk sauce. It's gonna spruce the taste up some. If you have jerk sauce, you can use like steak sauce, like A1. You can use that too. Alright, I put the stove's gauge on low, almost off low, because you don't want the water to boil out too fast. Low, almost off low, almost off low. You just want it to simmer and break down the seasoning in the gravy. Add the tomato to flavor the gravy. All the seasoning is added, so we don't have to worry about what we didn't add. Salt is added. So just cover this. And let it continue simmering. Although I say a cup and a half of water, you could get away with using 2 cups. And it's about 1 pound of chicken. It's 1 pound of chicken I'm cooking. The smell is awesome. The aroma is like Sunday dinner. And when I brown stew it without the flour, I don't get this aroma. And I don't do this regular either with the flour. When I brown stew it down, I usually, this is a method, you know. Some people love it this way, but I don't. It's nice, but I prefer not mine. I prefer mine not flour, unless I'm eating fried chicken. This is 8 minutes. You know what? If you like cooking for children, like you have six pitney, then you can use 2 cups of water. But this cup and a half water gravy is good enough. And two, you notice I only put one piece in. I don't like my chicken all soaky soaky, so when the gravy is finished, then I'm gonna put the other smaller piece in. So that was 8 minutes. The seasoning look like they break down already. So in the next 2 minutes, I'm gonna turn the stove up and make the gravy dilute and thicken. Or yeah, dilute and thicken. I was gonna say absorb, but this dilute is better because water is gonna escape. After the 2 minutes up, 10 minutes on low, and we fried it for 10 minutes. We fried it for 10 minutes and we simmer it on low for 10 minutes. So now we're going to turn the stove up, which I just did, and thicken the gravy. It would be a good time to add these. About less than quarter cup. This thing measures a quarter cup. So the ketchup is going to thicken it. If you don't like the idea of using ketchup, you can save a little of flour. I'm not going to add any flour to it, but just in case. And I wouldn't either because this is flour one. But what you would do is just like this now. You put the flour in this and make the paste. And make the paste in this, and then put the paste in the gravy. Don't put the flour straight in the gravy, it's not gonna work. You have to make the paste first and then put the paste in the gravy. So pretty much that's it. That's floured fried chicken brown stew. And in the process, I'm showing you how to make chicken gravy. If you were making chicken gravy, just chicken gravy, you take like a small piece of chicken wing and put in it and let it stay and flavor the gravy with the chicken. Once it starts to stick to the bottom, that's a sign to say it's ready. You can leave. I'm leaving the pot open. Let some of the water dilute. Cover it for a minute. Just cover it. Or you can cover it for a minute too. Gravy just thicken. So that's like 2 minutes already. So far we've been cooking for 22 minutes. And I put the stove gauge on 8. Aye. Alright, this is good enough for now. The chicken gravy not gonna be, it's just gonna have a rich, thick. And y'all international people that don't like this kind of stuff, you can strain the gravy now and then just use the gravy. Alright, it's finished. Turn it off in 3 to 5 minutes. So this took 25 minutes. Then you can just add these to this. That's it. Sorry for my fingers, but I don't know where my fork is right now. This is mine. I might eat this. So the gravy look nice and it tastes nice. When I have to taste it, I know it tastes nice. Like I said, I don't cook this regular, but the aroma is different and stand out for some reason. I don't know why. Lovely. The aroma is nice. And this look nice. Can't wait to eat it. So this is floured, fried, brown stewed chicken. I'm in the right mood for this food. I'm like so hungry. Oh Lord. See that? Cook. I have a friend, anytime you see you fry chicken, mom say you gonna cook that down now, and that person could cook pork so good. So that's it. Why I take it back. I'm gonna start cooking this flour one more often. This is so flavorful. I can't say why. I really can't say why. I don't know if it's because I use less water or what, but the aroma is awesome. And notice y'all, I didn't use no butter. You don't have to use butter, trust me. This is a meal that we are accustomed to using butter into as well.